I'd say level 10 is where we should be by now. Also, welcome back to Let's Play HyperDimension Neptunia mk2. And off screen I found some items that would have helped a lot during the last part. A 5 AP boost weapon. And did I find anything else? Let's start modifying the HDD form. No promises on seeing modified HDD this episode. Of a note, don't give any of your items to me. Unless you want to lose them for so long, if you even get them back. Let's put Uni back in the party. Because having her next to Nepgear don't fix anything. Want to know what I was trying to do? Change that mad face! Eventually I'll be showing those voice clips and the enemy info. Dungeon info, you pretty much already saw. Share data is that. Help is the tutorials. I will be reading these eventually, but not now. We need a whole lot of them to make a hour-long video of me reading. Which there are a lot. There's at least 8 chapters. And chapter 1 is very small. Want to know what I mean by chapter 1 is very small? Well, where is it? No. Somewhere. Do I I have to be out of the dungeon to see that? Oh yeah, we're in a dungeon. It's hopefully the only revisit dungeon we'll be doing in this video. That we're actually fighting foes during. Uni has a gun. Thus, Uni has to use, I think, more AP than attack. Yeah, that looked like more than 12. Let's, check. Yeah, 22 AP just to attack. This is kinda just me hoping to limit Uni's power later on in the game. Due to I full out to know what we'll have to deal with Uni. Of the note, I know I couldn't have picked a worse stage to come back to on. Of the note, you can press L1 or R1 to slowly aim.
I'll use my true power.
As anyone, such as you want to be facing the screen as Neptunia, you don't have to do that. You can do this. If I'm alluding to something you aren't exposed to know, it's mainly me alluding to it for the purposes of helping you out. Uni won't stay in the party. So don't give her your items. She's too good of a party member to be a party member at this time. For long.
Withdraw. There's no use dying in vain. Got it! Got it! Soul combination! I'll finish this beautifully. I'll use my true power. I'm gone now. That's nothing. I've been waiting.
Why did I use a rope? I don't even have that. EX attack with combo.
Come at me anytime. Let me take care of you all. Get ready.
I'm thinking of eventually having if in the back while I grind.
That's right. Let me do this. So exciting.
Due to, I think, having him in the back yields in their support ability being triggered.
This will hurt. This is the end. My turn, isn't it? There. My turn? Oh. It's easy with me around. Level up.
I'm actually a bit higher level than I was at this point in the game. So with all due hope, I won't have to grind more than I already have. What? You expected me to grind without getting rewards? And of note, yes, I will be doing some vague grinding between sessions from now on. But for when it comes to full out grinding, also, you can already grind to move the memories. At least there's more Neptune shares. And this place almost has no R4. Yeah, I have everything I want. No events. Yeah, we made a friend, Uni. And after all, quite frankly, if I progressed much further in the story, back then, you woulda knew already why I wouldn't suggest giving Umi any experience. I mean, giving Umi any of your items.
Here's an item.
I think there was a quest for cardboard. These give cardboard. Those give fish skeleton.
Get ready! Soul combination! Ah, finish this beautifully. My turn, isn't it?
I'm gonna practice what I preach.
I'm gone now. My turn. There, that's life. Target locked.
Also,
I'm ready.
you may want to try to take out fish zombies as a preemptive goal. They are the strong monster of this area.
Everyone.
Calling a fish zombie a strong monster actually makes me feel
Ready.
like I'm speaking in weak terms.
Beautifully.
When you're level 30, you can nearly one-shot fish zombies.
I'll use my true power.
You can at least one character them with combo. Who is actually, let's say, not that good for damage as a party member.
Watch out! Watch out! We did it! We are victorious!
The sole reason I keep Compa in the party is we need a healer. I hate using items.
I'm gone now!
Interesting.
Let me handle this.
Even if I didn't have her long shot, I could target them both.
There! Target locked. It's easy with me around.
Any other shells? Of a note, I still would recommend you get every item you can.
Eureka!
Even if you don't intend on using it, like me. Have I ever shown interest in using items in my videos? Huh? What was that? Oh yeah! No! I just pick up items and tend to forget I even have them unless I need them. A symbol attack.
Move it! Move it! There! Get ready! Soul combination!
Of a note,
Move it!
I do have a better setup. Than I did back at the time. Of doing this section of the game. I still had basic move setup, which isn't that bad for early game. For late game, however, you better have learned how to set the command. Or middle game. Or most of chapter 2, actually. Yeah. Chapter 2 is... kind of a bit long. Of note, want to know how long chapter 2 is? I'm still in chapter 2 in my test file. You know, the file I have solely for having the knowledge of what's coming up in the game? Yeah, still in chapter 2 there. And I'm several episodes ahead of where we are. Wonder how long I was grinding? Remember, I had around 1 hour videos. And we're at 4 hours in the game in part 3. Yeah, I did a decent amount of grinding. Off screen. I did almost 2 hours of grinding. And this was about where I stopped playing when I first played the game. As in, about when I went to sleep a couple days ago. Yeah, they're good friends. do. Compa's getting jealous because he's known Netgear way longer than Uni. Because this is a JRPG. Yeah. Uni hasn't met Underling yet. Stay back, Nepgear. I'll handle this Luna myself. No can do, I'm fighting to see her to my precious friends again. I'll never forget that. Heh, don't try to act cool, little girl. I let my guard slip last time, but it'll be different now. You're a pusso, huh? Ha! The hell? You didn't let me finish. And yeah, Uni is a CPU candidate. She is Noir's sister.
Scar that pretty face. I'll throw my all into this. I'll put you to sleep in a moment. You! You better be ready to die. Get ready.
Rush. Attack. Stand by.
Who's my opponent?
Power hit. Stand by.
CPU. I want to defend everyone. No way!
And yeah,
They look young, but I'm Platinum CPU candidate.
didn't have a pirate suit back then. I was still a bit stingy of my funds. But that changes shortly. Yeah, Compa also leveled up. And did. Yeah! Earned a trophy, Lax Station CPU candidate. Left there, you. Uni, your Lax Station CPU candidate? I'm so glad we've been looking for you. You'll fight with us, right? We've got to save your sister and to protect the game industry together. Don't touch me, traitor. Huh? Traitor? Why? Why are you here? Why were you saved while my sister got left behind? That's because she refused to take me along 3 years ago. If she just let me go, maybe I could have saved her. If I went instead of you. I'm so sorry. I admit that I failed 3 years ago. But it's not too late to save your... Shut up. Don't ever, ever, ever talk to me again. We aren't friends. Period. Wait! Uni! Ouch. That stupid underling clubbed us from behind like a baboon. That not gonna say the rest. Uni. Yeah! Uni left us. And now that we have a new city, let's... Oh, we still can't. Even though I'd say we should have got a mission for Lagoon City, we need to story some. The mascot character isn't here. We've asked so many people. Hasn't anyone heard anything about it? I guess we've got no choice. We'll have to visit the Oracle. Oracle? Oh yes, that's right. Every Mason has an Oracle. Like his store is from planet Neptune. If you knew this, why didn't you bring it up earlier, Iffy? Do you get a kick of being withholding? I said we don't have any other choice. Her reputation isn't that great. The Oracle of Black Station, I mean. And this Oracle, I don't really like her. The world's in danger. But, well, you'll see.
Pardon us. Thank you for letting us in.
Welcome to Last Station's Basilicon. I'm this nation's oracle, Jinguji K.
And it's not due to how this Oracle talks that I dislike her.
I heard you had something to discuss with me directly. Pampa and IF, you two are from Planetine, correct?
I'm gonna say that's a female, even though she looks and sounds masculine because the game calls her female.
Oh, you heard of us? How embarrassing.
Don't be misled. Information is the nature of my profession. I've monitored your movements since your arrival.
Your reputation precedes you. We're looking for Last Station's mascot character. Do you know where it is?
And here comes why I don't like her.
It isn't like I'm unaware. However, at this point, what is the value of my information?
What do you mean?
Unless I receive something of equal value in return, there can be no transaction, no exchange. Business 101.
Yep. Don't tell us when the world is in danger.
I spent all my money on medical textbooks, though.
Don't worry. Monetary exchange is not my intent. Instead, I ask you to perform some manual labor.
forcing us into a quest equivalent instead of, well, I don't know, telling us where the mascot is. I do get its story making, but still. A lot of danger could be prevented if this oracle would just, quite frankly, spit out the information right away.
Get to the point. This nation is currently in the middle of developing a new device, capable of doing everything. We require components. Have you heard of the treasure gem? We also seek a deposit of hematite.
You need those? Both are incredibly rare materials.
Yeah, they are.
Are they really? They're so valuable that shops refuse to stock them because they get robbed. I don't know where to find them. This is an impossible request.
Not impossible. Improbable.
If that is your response, I can't force you to do as I ask. Forget my proposal. I miscalculated the information value.
I understand. We will look for them. Once we bring them, you'll tell us what you know about the mascot, right?
There is one more thing. I want you to tell me what happened in the graveyard, both 3 years ago and recently.
Do you even know about that, Jinguchi?
Jinguji. I lack details, but I surmise you were there recently, seeing as how Miss Nepgear is standing before you.
You've known about Nepgear this whole time, I see.
Is Noir all right? Why is only Nepgear missing?
Noir is still with my sister. They hold it here. Business 101, right? The basic principle of business is give and take. It's poor ethics for you to try and pry information from us for free.
My apologies. Then I would like to formally request you to collect the aforementioned items. Once that has been taken care of, I promise we'll exchange information.
Of course. Thank you very much.
Heavens, did I err in my diplomacy? Seems I lost a bit of my composure. Noir. Noir, fine, right?
Yeah, I agree with you with. Maybe I was too harsh. I know she's going to roll off. I know that I really do. My sister left me behind because my abilities were inadequate. Even if I went with her, I would have been more of a burden than an asset. That's why I'm trying really hard to grow stronger, so what should I do if I run into Nepgear again? Apologize? I don't know if I can stomach the thought of groveling, but note, I'm just gonna rush to the event trigger of this place. We can explore the dungeon at a later point. And get the loot.
Eureka!
Oh there. And see that thing? That's why. Running!
We aren't having any luck finding food. If it were so easy, I doubt that shrewd oracle would have bothered asking for our help. We have to keep looking. What's up, you three? You all seem quite troubled. Yes. Well, you see.
That's
Oops,
all.
I'm Falco. As you can tell from my guard, I'm just a spunky adventurer. Incidentally, I'm so meddlesome that I can't leave trouble folks alone, and I tend to stick my nose in their business. A stock adventuress? They do lots of fetch quests. Maybe she knows something. Not like we have any other leads. Why don't we give her a shot? We're looking for items called the treasure gem and hematite, but we can't seem to find them on our own. I've never heard of hematite, but I can tell you that looking for the treasure gem here is futile. If my adventurous log is accurate, and it always is, monsters in Planeptune's virtual forest have been seen with it. You gotta be kidding me! While I'd love to meddle some more and guide you right to it, my current goal lies in the opposite direction. Sorry.
I would have liked for Falcon to join.
Oh, please, don't apologize. Your information is more than enough.
I'm not even sure if Falcon is ever gonna be a party
I'm
member.
glad you all seem to have cheered up. I'll take my leave now, but I hope we can meet again someday. Good luck.
But I hope we can meet again someday. Good luck. At least tends to miss a good to be party.
Thank you very much, Miss Adventuress. I feel like an idiot. I had no idea it'd be in Planeptune. Let's hurry back there. We're wasting too much time. Okay.
I see. They're returning to Planeptune, huh? Stay definitely ready to die. Our brilliant anti-CPU weapon will turn them into mush. Dead mush.
And it's the depths. Let's head to Planeptune proper. Accept quest to level E. Accept each of them. Can't report. We must be missing one fish skeleton. Let's go to Virtual Forest Steps. And against what I normally do, I'm gonna do something a lot different to how I normally do this sector. Because I will be grinding off screen. Kinda shortly.
Everyone, my turn. Give me your power.
And that's right. that's where I fought the ancient dragon.
Let me do this.
Let's force this big behemoth to come closer. Yeah?
Watch out. Are you ready? Are you ready? My turn. Get ready. There. There. Get ready. Here's a bonus. Take it home. My turn, isn't it? Yeah. That's my coup de grace. Yeah. I've been waiting. I'm ready. This'll hurt. Watch out. Here's a bonus. Take it home. My turn, isn't it? Get ready. Get ready. Flashing blade. Formula Edge. I'm gone now.
Well, let's just do first aid.
Let me handle this. There. Got it. So combination. Let me do this. Gotcha.
Let's hope this strategy turns out all
I'm
right.
waiting. I'm ready.
Yes, this is a strategy. Healing Compa with Compa.
Not yet. Not yet. Let me handle this. Get ready. There. So combination. I'll use my true power. Yeah.
Wow, everyone actually gets experience. Compa died when I went through this before.
Awesome! We got it! While Mr. Monster was holding it, it's wonderful that we got one of the components we needed. Next is hematite. We must find it and deliver it to Lady K soon.
And quite frankly, that was literally where I discovered. Oh dear gosh, I need to set commands!
Ain't happening, you dumb broads. Your ugly mugs are gonna be smushed on my boot. Here and now.
Oh, lovely. Just pee on again. You're persistent, underling.
Yeah, you are.
You've lost so many times already. It must be really difficult for you sometimes, Miss Underling. I guess the lowest rungs on every industry ladder get exploited beyond their capacity, huh?
You comparing me to paper pushers? Oh, shut the hell up! Don't pity me! Actually, that's fine. Pity me while you can, for today those mouths will shut for good. Come on out!
At least you're smart enough to learn you'll never win against us alone. Who's your ugly companion? We can't waste time taunting one another. I'll just transform and vanquish them in one fell swoop.
Too naive, you spoiled little princess. That tactic won't work on me twice.
Thrice, actually.
Gigi, what is it? Another tummy ache? No, I can't activate
secret weapon for a reason. Well, whatever. This monster seals HDD. Time to start squirming, kid.
This is bad. Koba, let's do this. Of course.
Hold that thought, citizens!
Overall, that person becomes a permanent party member.
What? The hell are you? Don't barge in here now.
And that person is why
It is a basic truth that evil is wrong. To foil your evil plan, I shall crush Asic down to the final man!
this person is a female. And her description says he is flat-chested. And quite frankly, this person is why I want to grind.
In a time of crisis, the superheroine makes her grand entrance. The defender of game industry, Nisa, has arrived! Huh? Who in the hell is this spandex idiot? She's gotta be high as a kite. Yes, on justice. Goddess, I shall lend you my aid.
Huh? But,
Formalities must wait because evil will not. We'll speak after we defeat them.
There's the lyrics in this song. Misa. Oh dear. If there's ever a time to grind,
You threaten
it
game
is
therefore, I shall end you.
shortly.
I'll defend
But
game
at
industry's
our
peace.
current levels, you stay back. Because, ow,
let me do this.
do I have an item to run that? Strength avoid. Removes paralysis.
How'd you like this? I've been waiting. I'm ready.
I'll defend game industry's peace.
Well, if
I've been waiting. I'm ready.
quite frankly, if you don't use the parallaxins
The fight's just begun.
against these,
Are you ready? Are you ready? Let me handle this. Got it! Got it! Get ready! Soul combination! Get
you're
ready!
doomed.
Weakling! It's my turn, isn't it? Get ready! Gotcha! Yeah! Gotcha, Flashing Blade! Formula Edge!
I'll let Misa show off paralysis. She does a good job.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? Not yet!
Misa can't move.
Get ready! Sonic! Here's a bonus. Take it home! I've been waiting. I'm ready.
Item. Relaxing. On. Where is Misa at? Misa.
The fight just begun! Get ready! Get ready! That's my coup de grace! I'm sorry. It's the heroine's turn.
I'm not gonna disagree. Misa can be a good teammate. It's just that this segment of the game makes her seem like a wimp.
See ya in hell! There! Move it! Got it! So exciting!
And right now, you should have enough SP for an intern kit.
Guys again! I'll use my true power! Get ready! Yeah! My coup de grace!
In theory, if you're high enough the level,
Weakling!
you can keep everyone alive.
We won! It was a combined effort. I have to grow even stronger.
Quite frankly, Nisa died during my test run
But I'll keep trying my best.
because of my stinginess with items.
What the? This zipper suit run isn't any ordinary nut job. Damn it, you'll pay for this.
I gotta hand it to her. She does make pretty dramatic escapes. I owe you a thanks. You really saved our skin.
Which Nepgear even says that she died.
Please, there's no need to applaud and cheer for me. It is a superheroine's civic duty to help CPUs.
We only said thank you. Have we met before by chance?
That is not possible, citizen. We've never met before on this journey.
And yeah, Nisa is a first timer to the series in March 2.
What do you mean by this journey?
Please forget what I just said. I am Nisa, the superheroine who upholds justice across all game industry.
I think Nisa is referring to it's possible to have been through this whole story and then come back around to it.
That reminds me of a story I heard. Rumors say some psycho has been fighting evil ever since the CPUs got captured. Does this story sound familiar?
Oh, I've become a legend already? I had no idea my deeds were so famous.
You completely glazed over the psycho bit, I see.
I must come clean, dear friends. I felt sad lately. Even Even though I've kept fighting, evil does not stay down. Then, when all hope seemed lost, a beam of righteousness shined on you, a CPU in the midst of a major crisis.
What? Me?
It's a sign from above, a destined beauty, all in the name of justice. You travel to fight evil, right? Right?
Yeah, Nisa, we do.
Yeah, that is true, but
As I thought. Please, please let me tag alongside you in your quest. Evil surrounds the frail goddess and her compatriots. The superheroine sweeps them up with talk of justice. It's so cool.
well, what should I do?
I guess it's fine. At least she's pretty experienced in battle.
New friends are always welcome. My grandpa always said, making friends means more mouths to feed.
Is that right? Well, thank you. It's an honor to join your entourage, frail goddess.
You cannot call me a frail goddess. I'm not that weak, and I'm not a goddess. Just a CPU candidate. Nepgear is just fine.
As you wish, oh frail gotcha. Let's get along, Nepgear.
Nisa almost said frail goddess. But I don't really like that it stops at AM frail. It should have added ILG. Should have. Because Nisa did say, as you wish, oh Frelga, gotcha. Let's get along, Nap dear.
As you wish, oh frail gotcha. Let's get along, Nepgear. As you wish, oh frail gotcha. Let's get along, Nepgear.
See? It does say frail goddess. Actually, it does say frail god. In general, I am kind of okay with Nisa. But when I first encountered her, I hated her. She's so weak. And you know what's coming now. Because of how much good loot is available here, I quite frankly even came to these areas out of the LP. By out of the LP, I mean in my test file. Because good loot is good loot. Oh dear! I nearly walked into one of those magma boys. Or magma girls. Or Busuda spirits. I don't know what they are. Into Oblivion Ruins. The second of the Doomsday locations that I'm making myself go through. A video
Today's my lucky day.
for the good loot. And that's it! Being the reason of entering these places. Not for the heart attack it gives me whenever I'm spotted. I'm not that sadistic for my heart. But it does give you an adrenaline rush. I think the controller's actually on its last legs. For real. Now,
Just what I always wanted.
it's turning itself off. Every so often. There isn't any more loot further on, right? No! Let's hope the controller don't turn itself off mid-dancing, yeah? Due to if it does, I know I'm dead. Here is how I went through this place. In my test file. Let's wait. Move away. Yeah. I'm a lot more slowly moving in my test file because I don't have to worry about being entertaining. In my test file. Of the note, if you do trust yourself to avoid the foes I highly recommend at least going through each section once.
Here's an item.
Due to it is good loot. All things considered, it probably isn't that good loot. Move out of the way, Mr. Royal Dragon. Move out of the way. Turn around. Not that way. Thank you. Be polite to the scary monsters that want to eat your guts for breakfast. Move. Thank you. Out of the looking at me range. One of these days I will teach the royal dragons manners. And now let's save again. Now that we have all the loot. And we need to grind these up. Let's do this. For purposes of grinding these up. Gained XP plus and required AP reduced. So maybe this setup will yield Anissa getting more experience a bit faster. That's at least of the plan. And let's get to the next story event. I have absolutely no idea. You say that with too much pride. Not that I expected anything different. Quite frankly, the young soldier is actually a good tip. Yep, gonna replace the batteries. How did I do? Decent. I thought they might smell a rat, but they're rather gullible. Or could they be that desperate? Rabbit Resort is the next story event. But you know what? It's a good time to end the video. And my controller's batteries are about dead. Well, screw it. We can extend it for a bit more. To show you where. It is we're headed off to. Let's make sure I saved. Quite frankly, the story does dictate you go to a lot of the places the same. See something annoying? That piece of sericite is blocking the loot. That could be very useful. And could possibly be very unuseful. I'm just the person who tells you what this stuff is. And of note, Hero Bustification Project. Did you think we'd accept our offer to retire so humbly? Don't underestimate our staying power. In any case, we will get back in the spotlight. It seems like the heroine of this world has a flat chest. So my brother and I have come up with a plan. It's called the Bustified Hero Project, BHP. We are developing a bust-enhancing machine for that poor girl with the barren chest. But we are still short on ingredients to save the airport runway chested heroine. Would you please lend us your help? Yeah, we have to do this mission. And this is an example of a mission you'll see me accept, report, report. a lot. Regardless of how useful the technique patch is. Which I don't even remember what the technique patch even is. What's that level here? I'm sure I know. Oh yeah, that. Again. Finally have not enough. And CPU candidates bust the project. Oh goodness, why is the CPU candidates just so flat? The CPU candidate of last station is nearly on par with that flatty heroine. Alright, what choice do I have? I must make medicine to inflate the CPU's boobies. Busty girl lovers, would you please help us? Yeah. This game has something about increasing the bust size of the protagonists. Before we go, let's upgrade our weapons. And our choices for stuff to make with the items in. Speaking of... Nope! Still no new weapon. Did I buy that? Reflex. Yeah, I did. It must be one of those only one items. Now, Light Station is actually turning out to be a tad better. Lagoon City is doomed. Midgard is perfecto for shares. And it's solely thanks to Hero Bustification Project giving Midgard that stuff. Lex Station has CPU candidate but the project. Which I'm not gonna lie here. For game industry invasion, go to Endless Zone. Bits and the bombs. Drop the loot you want. You do see why I sped through Endless Zone, right? I needed to get a new party member. And the Med Company. Avoid our fours. They're tough. Endless Zone. Avoid the Fenris sulfurs. Okay, controller, okay, I'll give you your charge fixing soon. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. But most of all, as always, keep it joyful!